This episode is brought to you by
JG
Graybill!
Woo! Now enjoy the episode. It's like, hello, welcome back to episode 157. Today, or not 157, 158, 159, 160?
Yeah,
Dang, okay.
160.
We're crazy.
We are crazy. We are almost 161 episodes in.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, we do. I think we do especially well on the multiples of tens episodes. Just there's a different feel about
You know what
them.
we never
The
did?
vibes are
We just
immaculate.
continue.
Yes.
We're like, well, episode 160 is right here in front of you. We never really we never said, okay, that was the season 1 finale. We'll see you next time on season 2. And then we started back at episode 1, season 2, episode 1, like a lot of podcasts will do.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
those podcasts take breaks.
You're right. But
We don't.
That's why we're the
That's
best.
why we're better.
Yeah. We just like cranked out. This is still season 1, guys.
Yeah.
Season 1 has been like
It's
3 years.
Some podcasts have like football seasons where they do 10 to 16 episodes. That's a season. We do a baseball season. So the end of season 1 is episode 162. How about that?
Wow, that's actually really
We
sad.
did a baseball season.
That's really sad, but valid.
Because
Because
that...
there's 162 games in a bit.
Well, and-
just in case
I got
people
that,
didn't.
yeah.
And
I don't
162 is, if you divide that by 54, because there's 54 weeks in a year.
52 weeks
There's
in a year.
52 weeks.
Oh, shoot.
Is it? Wait, what was it? What
It was
it?
three. It was three. 3
Which
years.
is how many of us there are. Oh.
No, like...
Well, there are 3 of us. One,
Like,
2, 3.
okay,
I count.
well, if you
Yeah.
divide 361 divided by 52 weeks...
Why 361?
Oh, wait, I mean
361.
161. 161 divided by
52?
52. We've been doing this for over 3 years.
Yeah.
If we posted one a week.
We
Which
should probably go back and check. I don't know.
I think we've been really close.
When was our 3-year anniversary?
Wasn't it in May?
I don't know.
It might have been in May. And we
We'll
just
go
missed
back.
a couple weeks here.
We'll
and there.
figure it out
Yeah.
before the end of the season. I like that, like the season finale being like episode 162.
Yeah.
Of like you build it up like it's a
Season,
show.
Series.
Yeah, we're
162 episodes.
Mhm.
Reunion in a few years.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like Stranger Things, we were all happy because there was 9 episodes.
Mhm.
You're gonna be ecstatic when you hear that there's 162 episodes.
You recommend somebody asks what shows you would recommend and they think you're going to recommend like a TV show and you're like, well, there's this one show. 162 episodes.
But it's worth it.
Get ready.
Luke, how many episodes is that show you watch with the doctors?
Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy.
Over 400.
But
Jeez.
but they have
We're not quite there yet.
But how long are theirs?
Like 45 minutes to an hour. Like they're an hour long when they air on TV, but like when it goes to Netflix, it cuts down to like 45 minutes.
Just
Because
like
without
our show.
commercials.
Because yeah.
So if you do 40 minutes times 400, that's 16,000 minutes. Ours are usually an hour. So
You just did 1 times 162. That's 162 hours.
162. We have more minutes of air than they do.
No, they had
No,
16,000
they had-
minutes
yeah.
there.
No, but if you divide theirs by 2, then we have more minutes.
We had more per season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have more per season.
Because we had one season with 161 episodes.
Exactly.
Our
Like
MPS,
23.
our MPS is way faster than that.
Our NPS.
Yes.
Is that an official measurement now?
Yeah, minutes per season.
Yeah.
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 I like that. Yeah. We almost hit 10,000 minutes. Maybe we did. Who knows? Nah, I doubt
Should we
it.
do a rendition of the Michael Scott song?
Well, we
Minutes?
didn't have that many minutes, though.
It's done.
That's like 9 million? Or-
People.
No, not that one.
Oh.
Is it 9 million?
Yeah.
10,000 hours and 10,000 more. If
We
that's
almost
what
did
it
10,000
takes
minutes.
To find that sweetheart of yours.
What's
Isn't
the
that
Malcolm
Michael Scott's?
Gladwell book we had to
No,
read?
10,000
that-
hours.
That was like, that's the song. That's a different
Outliers. It's called Outliers.
Outliers. Yeah, he talks about the 10,000 hours in that.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
think
read
it
that.
got
I read that in like
disproved, though.
5th grade.
Yeah, or maybe late elementary school.
It didn't get disproved It's just like he used 10,000 hours as a guideline.
Yeah.
It's not like
It
exactly.
got disproved because
10,000.
people were like, well, it's got to be 10,000 like good hours. Basically the same as people disproving practice makes perfect, and it's like, well, if you're practicing wrong, then yeah.
Right.
So we have not done 10,000 hours of the podcast, so we haven't mastered it yet.
But we've almost done 10,000 hours of it.
No, we haven't.
10,000 minutes.
Oh,
That'd be
shoot,
10,000 episodes in.
We've only done 162 hours.
Oh dang, we gotta get better.
Yeah, we're
not even
quite
close
there.
to
haven't-
mastering.
yeah.
No, we're 0.1% there, or 1%. 100. Yeah, we're 0.16%
But that's
there.
minutes. It's minutes.
No, but 162 hours.
Yeah.
Divided by
0.16%
10,000.
of the way there. Guys, we're almost 1% of the way there.
No, we are one.
No,
We're
yeah,
almost-
we're 1.6%.
we're
So
1.6.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was 100,000.
We did the wrong decimal.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're 1.6% of the way to mastering the craft of podcasting.
10,000 hours.
Yep.
Yep. 1% better, not 1% better every day.
1% better every 3 years.
Yep. 1% better every season.
Yeah.
I just want to reference that as much as I can, the last few episodes. Just,
wait, I have a
it's
question.
the end of the season, guys. Big finale coming up. Crazy. I don't want to have any spoilers, but crazy ending.
So
Yeah.
we're
I-
1% better every 9,600 minutes. So if we multiply 9,600 times 100, wait, divided by 10.
What's this math that you're doing?
In 960,000 minutes,
Yeah.
we'll be 100% better.
Can I see your phone quickly?
Yeah.
Well, wait. You're just saying we're 960,000 minutes away from.
Yeah.
We
That's
only.
16,000 hours.
Oh, he's gonna do the
Divided by
math on how
24.
many more.
That's 666 days.
Oh no,
So we
that's not
That's
good.
that's almost 2. That's just about 2 years.
Straight.
Straight.
Just 2 years straight
Yeah, 2 years
podcasting
straight.
No
all the
sleep,
time.
no eating. People can bring us food. We can take turns napping.
Yeah.
it's like a marathon.
Yeah. We'll have a really big
I don't
episode
think
when
my
Luke turns
phone-
18.
I don't think my phone would last that
Well,
long.
battery packs.
When we go visit Owen, we should do an episode.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Obviously.
Get your roommate in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's his name?
Andrew. I just remembered that I didn't get the prop for this episode. So
We got a prop.
the two things that I had on my mental to-do
Agenda.
list, were talk about the NFL
Oh.
alternate helmets
Let's just see.
Uh-huh.
Goodbye.
and do the other thing that I need the prop for. So I'm gonna leave this here.
And can we talk about
I'll
the
put a
helmets?
picture up on the screen of these helmets, and just give us your thoughts on the different. The NFL's allowing alternate helmets now, and it's really cool. And yeah, Parker and Luke are gonna tell you guys all about them.
Okay.
All right.
Let's start at the top with the Bears. The Bears, I think it's cool, but it's not like that unique. It's just got the seal on the
Yeah.
side. It's like
Bears, 3 out of 10.
Bengals
Bengals.
is fire.
Fire.
I love the tiger stripes going across the top.
That's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I would give that a solid 10.
That's a 10
The
out of
Cardinals, I like the black. It's solid. Isn't there's matte black?
10. Yeah.
If the matte finish is really nice. I really like the matte finish. I'll
That's
give it
like
a
a
solid.
7.
Yeah, I was going to say 7
7
out of 10. The
The
football
Commanders-
Team, Commanders now.
Theirs sucks, just like always.
If it's a matte finish, it gets a higher score. I don't know if it's a matte finish.
It's not even a matte finish.
It's not?
No.
Okay, well then that's like a 2.
It's a 0 for me. Then you got the Cowboys.
Easy
Ew.
zero. It looks the same as their normals. It's just got the star on the side.
Yeah, no, that's a
Zero.
-5.
-5.
Eagles,
is fire.
ooh, look at the wings.
I love how the wings are going like into the eyes. It looks like a Thor helmet with them coming out of the
Yeah.
side. 15 out of 10.
12, yeah, 12 out of 10. Jets.
I like the finish. The finish is nice. I don't like how it's not very creative. It just says Jets on the side. But the finish is nice, so I give it a 6.
Yeah, 5. I'll give it a 5. Panthers.
Panthers?
I like that blue stripe.
The matte finish and the colors. I love the Panthers colors. Like
They're really cool.
the Panther on the side is solid. I'll give it an 8.
I'm gonna give it an 8 too.
The Saints. I
Saints,
love the design on the
look
top
at
of the
the
Saints
little-
helmet.
That's nice.
I'm gonna give that one an 8 as well.
Yeah, 8. That's an 8. Texans. Ooh, the red.
The red is nice. It's very like fire like red.
I don't know. I don't like it. I like the red, but it blends in with the
I don't
logo.
I don't like how it blends in with the logo, but I like the red. I'll give it a
6. I'm
I was gonna give it a
6.
5.
All right, Cowboys. We already saw that. Falcons. The Falcon looks ugly, and it looks like
Yeah.
the strap. coming out.
Is that yellow on the stripe? If it is, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's a 2 out of 10.
3.
Giants.
Is that black and red?
Black and
Or is that
red?
blue and red? I
No,
can't
it's blue.
tell.
Dark
It's blue.
blue.
I like the matte finish on it.
I don't
though.
like the red. I don't know.
I do kind of like the red. I'll give it a 6.
I'm gonna give it a 2.
It's not very creative, but I like it.
Patriots. Ooh.
Oh, okay. I like that.
That's
That's
sick.
cool. That's really unique.
Wow.
I'll give that an 8.
That's like a 12. That's a 12.
Oh, really? You like
Yeah,
it that much?
That's cool. All right.
So there you have it.
That's gonna be big motivation for people to watch the YouTube version instead of listening, because then they can actually see the helmets you guys are.
And you'll
talking
throw up
about.
each one as we're talking about it.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm a big fan of the
I
matte.
saw
I
it.
saw that.
The matte helmets.
I saw what you have in your
Yeah, I
hand.
saw what you
Dang
had.
it. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna stand here so that the mic can pick me up better. Luke is the new commissioner of our fantasy football league, and so I feel like we have to do like some sort of official transfer. And so this is the trophy that we've had since 2017. That is a Nerf football on top of a green cup that has been spray painted and is starting to chip at the bottom with all the names
who
of the
won?
champions.
2021.
Yeah, 2021, Will Miller. We have not written that
We
on
gotta
there
write
yet.
Yeah.
Normally we write that on at the draft
Yeah, we gotta
of
get
the
Will to
next
sign it. Yeah.
season. So, yeah, that's the transfer. Luke is the new commissioner of the Low
Wow,
Expectations
thank
Fantasy
you.
Football League.
Thank you, everybody. I'd like
This
to
is also the first time he's held the trophy because he's never won it before.
That's a good point. I'd like to say a few words. This is directed to our beloved former commissioner, Owen Lapp. You have done a phenomenal job. We are so happy with everything that you've done for us. We're so proud of you. You have given us such enjoyment over these last couple of years, and you have given us nothing but fair play. You have given us nothing but joy in what we do, and drafting teams is amazing, and just like it's been an experience, and thank you for that. And I'm ready to revolutionize this game of fantasy football, and I'm ready to take this to the next level. You guys don't know what's coming.
What
for
are your
ya.
plans?
Well, don't give away too much.
I can't,
though.
I'm not going to give away any plans. I see some foreseen adjustments in the league as far as people in the league, and I think it's going to be
Some
gonna be a
added
great
talent.
experience. Added talent, subtracted non-talent. I think this is going to be a really great transition for the league, and I think it's a
Sponsors,
great
maybe?
passing of the torch. Thank you, sir.
You're
Commissioner
welcome,
and
sir.
new commissioner. And
Yes.
old commissioner. New commissioner and old commissioner.
I believe this was the
This
first
is-
fantasy league you ever joined.
Yes, it is. This isn't a passing. Well, it is a passing of the torch. This
It's
isn't
not
a
a
goodbye.
torch, but-
This isn't a goodbye. And this isn't a you did a bad job. And you're fired. This is a partnership. This is a transition of power.
Yes.
Because of love. So thank you for that.
That's how I would phrase it as well.
Okay, can
yeah,
we stop
it really
shaking
rolls off
hands?
the tongue. You're shaking my hand.
Okay.
There we go.
Owen, you did a great job as commissioner. You led us through 5 years of heartfelt awesomeness.
What was that right there?
And in the middle of his speech. Okay, hold on. You guys are listening to this later in the week, but right before we recorded this, if you follow us on Instagram, which you should, on our story, there's about 20 slides of Parker attempting a front flip and a back flip. And in the middle of Parker's speech there, his mom finally commented on it. And it's exactly
she
what
did?
you would expect it to be.
What did she say?
Witnessing her son flip off of a trampoline.
I feel
I'm
like
alive.
Well, Parker said, "I'm alive." Mrs. Wolf said, "I feel like I'm about to witness an injury." She did not witness an injury. Parker is totally fine.
In
Yeah.
one piece.
A-okay. Well, maybe not.
Yeah.
We don't know about that. But One Piece is
Mentally
better
a little
description.
stronger, but
Yes.
not strong enough to do a backflip.
Yeah. Parker
Sorry.
is now saving the video.
Wait, oh, should I?
It is a great video. You fell very gracefully.
I gotta save
but-
it on my personal account.
Yeah, I was just so glad that your mom commented in the middle of that. While he's
do that
doing all of
later.
that, I remember.
No, wait. I gotta finish my speech.
Yeah, finish your speech.
So, Owen, you did a great job. You led us through 5 great years as a commissioner. I really liked all you did for the league. You gave me the ability to draft Alvin Kamara. You witnessed Alvin Kamara on my squad as he scored 6 touchdowns on Christmas. You watched me win the championship victory in 2020.
Despite COVID.
Despite COVID, I
was
overcame
impressive.
all odds and I beat everybody else for the win.
I also saw you help draft the championship team in 2018 though it was not your own, it
Yes.
did end up taking Luke down
Yep.
in a historic tie that was unprecedented.
Adam Vinatieri.
Yep.
Yep.
I
So,
will never forgive him.
so you've witnessed my history.
Yes.
So I want to thank you for that, for just being there, being the commissioner through all those moments. I just want to thank you for the way that you've led the league. You led it through high and through low, through ups and through downs, through mountains and through valleys. And I just really, really appreciate all you've done. Luke, I'm excited for the new chapter that you're going to lead. You know, I'm excited for the passing of the torch and where you're going to take this torch. I hope that you don't light anything on fire with it, and yet you just light a fire under the fantasy football. Fantasy
Light the
football
fuel.
draft. Light the fuel. Get everybody hyped. You know, some recommendations, if I may.
Please.
You don't have to listen to these, but these are just my thoughts. I want a fantasy football group chat where we just go at each other. That's one. I want... What else do I want? Oh, I want... This is a need, actually. This is a need.
2 separate lists.
Yep, so the one is that I need penalties, as in whoever finishes last has to do something. Punishments.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've been wanting that for years. I think that's a great idea.
I want at least $10 buy-in for everybody.
Well, we've done that every year, so that'll stay.
But it could be more. A $20 buy-in, $25 buy-in. You know,
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
$100
Someone also
buy-in.
trying to pay for college.
Well,
And then I also, what else do I want?
We're not out here selling houses.
I want every trade that goes down that is fair to be accepted, because Owen denied one of my trades.
Well, that's his choice. It's his team.
No. He was the commissioner, and as the commissioner, he denied.
oh
it.
yeah, he did.
Oh.
He rigged a trade once.
No, I didn't. I didn't rig it.
You absolutely rigged a trade.
How was
one
it
time.
rigged? How was it rigged?
There's a lot of backstory on that I don't
It
know
was-
if you want me to go. What
Yeah.
year?
It was. I think it was 2019.
Okay, the one I'm thinking of is 2018.
What was that one?
That one was where the team that you drafted, that you helped draft, that ended up winning the championship,
Uh-huh.
you made a trade with them when your team was clearly not going to make it. That like someone was on a bye and you traded them like for 1 week, and then they were traded back. They were going to be traded back to you.
Yes.
There was like a whole agreement. And
Yes.
that was a mess.
The
And so I
trade-
shot that down.
No, that one was different, but this one
that
was
one was worked out over the lunch table. That was a heated lunch.
This is it was a fair trade. What it was I was gonna trade like James Robinson and like some cash for like
Oh
real
yeah,
cash.
I
Some
forgot about
bribery.
that. Yeah, that happened too.
James Robinson and cash.
Being a commissioner isn't as easy as you think when Parker's over here.
I think that's
yeah,
some money laundering.
with
Like,
actual
No, it's
I think
not.
that's- I think
money
that's
as
some
part of
illegal.
trades.
Why
Under
not?
the table.
Why? No, not
Well,
under
you
the
were
table.
blatantly cheating over the table,
Yeah,
right on top
that's
of the table.
not cheating. Where does it say in the rules that you can't offer
Maybe I'll write up a rule book.
monetary value?
That's a pretty good idea.
In section 1A.
Yeah.
Pay to play. If I want a player, I'm gonna pay you for that player.
Well, then shouldn't every player be up for bid then? And then that's a whole different league if you're paying for all the different players.
No, but I just do it differently.
Guys.
Because
We can have this argument later.
if we were to have everyone be able to pay for players, then it's just who's the richest person in the league. That's not very fair. What if someone doesn't have can't afford
But
to
what
be
if you buy
buying
what
players?
if you buy a player that gets injured? Then it doesn't matter.
Well, then that's just unfortunate. But what if you buy a player who's amazing?
I remember back in 2018, I traded Saquon Barkley to Owen Lapp for Ezekiel Elliott.
Wait, really?
Yeah, do you remember this?
I don't remember that. No.
It was-
was
it
it
was-
for
Zeke
Zeke?
was
It was really
playing-
for Zeke?
Zeke was playing terrible.
Wow.
Zeke was playing terrible, and Saquon at this time was like the guy
Pre-injury.
pre-injury, and Zeke was playing terrible for his standards. Well, the next week, Saquon gets injured.
I do remember
and
that.
Zeke has the number. He's the
Okay,
number
yeah,
one
yeah,
running
yeah.
back the rest of the year.
Yep.
And so ever since that moment, whoever's the commissioner is just gonna go down.
He
Because-
just wished you so much luck, and then you're going down.
Granted,
Sorry.
Owen's been the commissioner and he's never won, so.
That's true.
even though he's tried to rig the rules in his favor.
What?
Yep,
How?
I know. I saw you.
You saw me.
I saw you trying to rig the rules.
How?
by making yards count for too much. Hmm.
But that applied to everyone.
And then you drafted Cooper Cup
I didn't have Cooper Cup.
back in
I traded him Cooper
2017.
Cup.
What in the world?
Wait, no. You did draft Cooper Cup
Me?
last year. Oh, wait, no, you didn't.
He was not on my team.
No, my dad had him.
I'd be devastated if I drafted him and then traded him.
I thought
I
you
don't,
had
I
him.
don't think I had him.
Anyway.
I drafted Robert Woods and traded him to you.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
That worked out well.
Yeah. Most
For both of
inconsistent
us.
guy ever.
Yeah.
I
I
mean-
hated Robert Woods for some reason.
did.
I just remember my team that had Justin Jefferson, DK Metcalf, Julio
Loaded.
Jones, AJ Brown.
Yep.
Think about it. AJ Brown, DK Metcalf, Julio Jones, and Justin Jefferson all on
And
the
Alvin
same
Kamara.
team. And Alvin Kamara. And then
It
my
was loaded.
my second running back was James Robinson,
Yep.
which he was really good. He was top 5 running back that year.
I think Dak was your quarterback.
Dak was my quarterback.
Yeah, that's solid.
It was a great team.
There was no way I was gonna lose. And then I picked up James Robinson. He was the guy I picked up that
Yeah.
year. And he was the top
Yep.
5 running back. Anyway.
Parker always makes one like random pickup, like week
Like
one.
Cordero Patterson last
Just
year.
Week one, he's like, oh, I like that guy, and then he's amazing. It's incredible. It happens every year.
I
don't
did that with
understand
George
it.
Kittle in his breakout year. That
There you
year,
go.
2018, I picked up George
He
Kittle
carried
in
you.
like week 4, week 5. It was the best pickup I ever made.
If only he had scored 0.1 more points for you.
Seriously.
Ridiculous. But yeah, the commissioner has.
He's the one that got me to the
won,
tie
so,
because he was
I mean, I need you to do
playing
that.
on the West Coast and their game was obviously late at night for us. And so he's the one that got me to the tie. We were counting on George Kittle to get us there, and he got us there. Then Adam Vinatieri. Well, he got us ahead.
Well, no, yeah, he got
Well,
you
us
ahead,
ahead,
and
and
then
then
Adam
Adam
Vinatieri
Vinatieri tied it.
I want to give you another recommendation, Commissioner.
All right.
Every point Adam Vinatieri scores.
Is he still in the league?
No.
No, but say he comes back, every point he scores
like
is worth
70.
100.
No.
Yeah.
Negative.
Adam
100.
Vinatieri, I will make it so he's undraftable. I don't know if you can blacklist players, but I will blacklist Adam Vinatieri.
Like ESPN, like in the app, ESPN has an undroppable list where there's like certain guys that are so good that
Yeah,
people
get rid
aren't
of
allowed
that.
to drop them.
Get rid of that.
First of all, yeah, don't do that because then somebody gets hurt and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, I can't drop them. Disable that. But yeah, it's like the opposite of that.
Yeah,
It's-
unpickable.
Yeah.
Undraftable.
You are not allowed to have this player. It's Baker and Adam
That's
Vinatieri.
actually kind of fun.
Those are the two people you
The
can't
one
have.
one year in one of the leagues I'm in, every year we taboo a player.
Yeah.
And so like before the draft, we're not saying okay, it's this person. We'll say whoever is at position like 17 on the board. Like you cannot draft that
Colin
player.
Kaepernick.
No, I don't. He's
I
probably
know, I'm
not.
just-
He's
yeah.
probably not the 17th.
That was what
player.
happened to him.
Like
he got
the one year
he
it
got
was
shunned
like
Yeah.
Calvin Ridley
from the actual league.
and I don't even remember who it was last year, but like it's kind of fun
Hmm.
because then you just see a player racking up points on the waiver claims for the entire year, and you're not
Nah,
allowed to.
I don't
pick
want
him
to
up.
do that. I
No,
can't.
we won't do that.
Okay.
But it's kind of fun in that.
You
like,
could
that
implement
league.
that. You do that on draft day, and then it's like whoever scores the most points week
That's
one
too confusing.
gets
No,
this guy.
That's too confusing.
Incentive to score a lot week one. But I'm not the commissioner anymore, so
No, I'm not doing that.
we'll find.
But I like it's fun. Like for that league that we've been doing for a couple of years, it's fun. That's a lot of fun.
We should
Yeah.
continue this for like at
Ever.
least 50 years.
Well, now,
Oh,
okay, here's something you have to plan for, Luke. Once 2021 is written on, you've got about half the trophy left to work with.
Yeah.
So probably until like 2025, and that's when you run out of space.
If we can get
So you're gonna have to work on a trophy potentially.
I say we try and write them small enough to keep it till 2027. Keep it for 10 years. 10-year trophy.
listing. Okay.
I wrote
so
mine
change
the
the font
smallest.
size on the next
Delaney
next
took up
couple
2
years.
lines.
Yeah.
I wrote mine in the smallest.
You. I think my dad wrote his the smallest.
Yeah, Ryan Lapp is.
Right at the top. He could have written his a little closer to the top.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's kind of his bad.
That was not long-term planning.
not great. No.
We didn't
But-
plan it out 10 years in advance.
No, unfortunately, we did not. But-
Start writing on the inside. You won, but you get to be on the inside where no one
Sorry,
sees you.
that's not the best spot. But
That's not a problem
yeah.
for a few years, so we're chilling.
this trophy's definitely gonna hold up. This thing's lasted 5 years. It's easily got another 5 in it. So I'm not concerned about that. Your mom has more comments on the backflip attempts. I need to see this.
This is disturbing.
Oh, what?
Was it when I was like trying to hype myself up?
Oh, you were you were like flailing your limbs and slapping your head. Yeah, that was pretty concerning.
It didn't work.
And then she said, if Parker breaks a bone, he is paying for his own orthopedic expenses. And I think that's basically what we all expected the mom response to be. Oh, that was when he was telling us that we would owe him $5. Or no, he would owe us $5 if he did, in fact, attempt the backflip. So that one, yeah. You owe us $5
I
now.
never attempted it.
So yeah, you said that if you didn't attempt it.
If I attempted...
After we record this, play that video back. You said if I don't attempt it at all, I owe you $5. Don't do it right now. No. You owe us $5. Just know. He owes both of us $5.
Let me see.
Okay, wait, you're actually gonna play it now? Alright. I didn't expect the whole commissioner thing to actually get pretty deep. I enjoyed that, and alright. If I don't even attempt it.
To spin over.
Okay, now we're gonna get into the logistics of it.
Fine, yes I do. I owe you $5.
Alright, we both made $5, Luke. Congrats.
Dang, it wasn't a mental battle enough.
I guess not. Maybe you should have put $20 on the line.
Maybe I should have.
And that's how gambling addiction is created, folks. But yeah, Luke's gonna do a great job as the commissioner. The one story I wanted to tell was I remember 2018 was your first year in the league, right?
Correct.
He had never played fantasy football before.
Remember where I sat for the draft? I remember everything.
It was right back here in our basement. It was our last year doing a whiteboard draft.
Yeah.
Where none of it was the teams were then entered in online, but yeah, the whole draft was manual. And Luke and his dad showed up with they each had a binder, I believe. Or maybe you just had a binder
and an iPad.
Luke had it all set up. He had like highlighted different stuff. And I was like, I think this kid's gonna do just fine in this league.
And then he's never won.
Well, but he did
that
very well that year.
That was the year I came most prepared, and that was the year I came closest to winning.
Yeah,
literally
become more prepared.
Become more prepared. You're right.
Well, in my experience, though, the years I've prepared the most, my team has been the worst. I don't understand it. So this year, I'm going with the strategy of I haven't prepared for fantasy football
so you're pulling your dad's
at
strategy.
all, and we're gonna see what happens. Yeah, dude, he always makes fun of me for preparing for fantasy football.
Yeah, I haven't done any preparation up to this point either. I'm kind of.
I know everybody on them drafting already.
Wow. Who are you gonna draft?
No, I'm not telling you.
Yeah, maybe I'll go with the no prep strategy. I feel like it's dumb, but at the same time, I feel like it could work.
I've done the prep strategy for 5 years and it hasn't worked, and so I'm like, you know what? That's what they say.
Just
if you do something for 5 years and it doesn't work, then switch.
Do they say that?
They do all the time. So I'm following their advice.
Just draft Justin Jefferson, AJ Brown, Julio Jones, and then trade for DK.
At the end of last year, I made a pretty good trade in which I acquired Christian McCaffrey. So I felt good about that.
So you'll have a good week
traded
two score.
away. Luke traded away
Jonathan Taylor right before he broke out.
No, he was already breaking out.
He
was
had
already the number
he had
one
like,
guy.
No, he wasn't.
Nah,
Yeah.
he
No,
was like
he was
3 though.
he
He was
was-
ranked very high.
He was, and
I knew it was gonna happen.
He was already having a great year, and then it turned into like a historic rookie.
And this
year
is
after you traded
and
him.
this is what I said to Luke. I said, Luke, you're gonna trade away the number one guy on everybody's draft board next year. The number
you
one
never
guy.
said that to me.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I remember
He did.
saying it in the gas station over the phone.
He did say
In
that.
the gas station?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We called and talked about it.
Yes, we
I don't-
called and talked about it.
Yep.
And I remember it clear as day. And you were like, no, that's fine. And I'm like, no.
Because it was for Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I made a
Yes.
mistake, and hey,
And
I'm
Parker
gonna have
was
to
like,
pay.
take the youth.
I'm gonna have to pay for that mistake.
Because
okay.
this guy is literally the Derrick Henry. Like,
Yeah.
he's it. This is him. You know, like, he's the guy for
Yeah.
the next 5 years, and you traded him away. I was like, no.
I guarantee if I would have waited one more week, I would not have traded him away. Because the week I traded him away was the week that he scored 60 points.
Yep.
I
was
was
great
trying
timing.
to tell you. I was trying.
And then didn't you add up like the points of like if he had been on your team, it would have been enough to like win you 2 playoff games or something.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, I would have made it to like the semis or something like that.
Oh.
it was
And
it
now
was
you don't have
painful.
him for this year.
It was painful. Well,
Oh,
technically
The big thing that got me was the year that Parker won. I would have won that year had there not been a stat change. So the 1 week that I
That's what it was.
the one
That's
week
what I
that
was
my-
remembering.
So it was a week.
I would have won.
No.
That's what I was
like,
remembering.
Didn't win.
No, like statistically, like point wise, the 1 week that my dad beat me, right?
The last week of the
I had-
season, it came down to Luke versus his dad.
Yeah.
Winner gets into the playoffs.
Yes. I had gone to bed beating my dad. The games were over. I went to bed confident. I was like, solid.
Playoffs.
But it was like a really, really close. Playoffs, I had it secured. I wake up, and there was a Patrick Mahomes stat change that got him it was like he beat me by like 0.5. Like, just enough to beat me. And so I didn't make the playoffs. I was in the loser's bracket, which I destroyed. I blew everybody out of the water in that. And I went back, and everybody that my dad played, because we would have been ranked the exact same going into it. We would have been in the same place. I would have won every single one of those games.
Yeah.
And I would have beaten Parker I
But
outscored
you
Parker
didn't-
in both the championship games.
Yeah, but you
Patrick
did it.
Mahomes. Should I hate Patrick Mahomes as much as I hate Adam Vinatieri? Or should I just
Not
hate this
as much,
No,
but
you're
I don't
right.
think you should ever draft him again.
I never drafted Patrick Mahomes. No.
I don't think
My
you should
dad
ever,
had,
I don't think
my
you should
dad
ever
had
draft
Patrick
him.
Mahomes and stat changed to get him more points.
I still don't think you should ever draft Patrick Mahomes. Just avoid him.
Because I don't want to take a quarterback in the second round.
And that too. People do always take him.
We
I
should
mean-
probably move on.
You
from
really
fantasy
have
football.
the most devastating draft. I feel bad for myself when I think
See,
about
but
the
here's
history
the
of the
thing.
league, but yours is worse than mine.
I drafted a really good. I feel like I drafted a really good dynasty league or dynasty team in this one league. I want to show you guys my team after we finish recording because it's on my phone, which is up there.
Yeah.
But I'm really confident in this team. I want to show you guys.
Okay.
See, the thing is, I knew Patrick Mahomes was going to get that extra yard. And I mean, that's just football, you know? it's
Parker's
game
actually the one who
inches.
called the league office and was like, "Hey, you guys scored that wrong. Give him that yard. You need to."
I corrected it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hey, whose name is on
You
the
went to
trophy?
sleep. Parker was up, watching every inch of that screen.
Yep. Whose name is on the trophy?
Parker Wolf.
Whose name isn't on the trophy?
Mine.
Whose name isn't on the trophy? That's also.
Owen Lapp.
Yep.
Is that necessary?
That just proves who the best fantasy footballer on the podcast is.
For now.
For now,
For
I'm only getting better.
now.
You watch. I've drafted DK. I've drafted Justin Jefferson. I've drafted AJ Brown. I've drafted Julio Jones.
Yep.
You know who I'm going to draft next?
Jamison Williams.
I'm not going to tell you.
Okay. Well, those were some fun. Well, they weren't really fun fantasy football stories. That was just Parker won the one time, and Luke and I have just had tragedy after tragedy occur. In fantasy
I've
football,
accepted
so-
it. I mean, I've realized that it's
Is it
just-
the
it's
commissioner's
not my
curse?
thing. Well, I've never been the commissioner. I still
Well,
haven't
but
won.
you're the
Maybe I'll just take on the curse, and so.
Well,
then
but you've
I have an
already had it
excuse.
worse than me.
Yeah, but like I'm.
Commissioner, when's our draft going to be?
I've not figured that out yet.
Because he's going to college.
We're gonna have to do it after he leaves, probably.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be online.
Gotcha.
Not online, like the draft online.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be in Florida doing the draft.
Gotcha. You got to FaceTime in.
But yes, yeah. Do you think maybe that would be quite the story if it's me and Luke in the championship this year in fantasy football? The former commissioner versus the current one?
I won't let that happen.
It would be a
Okay.
guaranteed loss for me.
Well,
Commissioner.
Commissioner. I present to you your new commissioner,
Commissioner.
Luke
It's the
Paglia.
Thank you.
That was sick. Oh my word. I don't think we've made a dumber joke than that ever. It took us 160 episodes, but we did it. We made the dumbest joke we could make.
Yes, we did.
Oh man, the only thing with Luke trading, last thing about fantasy football, the only thing with Luke trading Jonathan Taylor and the keeper situation, we do one keeper.
Yeah.
As long as Luke keeps that rule in effect for next year. The league manager does have the ability to go in to the league and assign people keepers. So watch your back.
No,
He can literally go
Don't
into
do
your
that.
roster and select your keeper.
Don't do that.
I won't.
Luke,
I'm a fair
Also,
person.
I recommend. It's up to you, but no keepers.
I hate keepers so much.
Really?
Yes. I just never had the power to not do it.
Interesting.
Well, now you do have the power.
Yeah, I do have the power.
I feel like keepers give you just a bit of a hybrid between year-by-year fantasy football and dynasty. It's like a mini dynasty.
No.
Where you can lock in that one guy.
I don't like keepers.
I'm not the commissioner anymore, though.
Because it it guarantees a player in their entire prime to be on one team for that entire time.
Yeah. Like, Ethan will keep Jonathan
Taylor
Taylor.
for 3
For-
years.
We do have that
which
was
is the keeper length.
we
Yeah,
did have a
exactly.
3-year max, so that's.
But
a
that's
thing that
literally
happened.
Jonathan
But
Taylor's
running
prime.
backs, that is
Yeah,
their
he's
prime.
good. He's going to be good for 3 years, and then he might
Probably
be good,
break a
but
bone.
he'll fall off.
Right.
And that's a conversation for another time about labor
Yeah.
discussions in the NFL where running backs are unfairly paid because their prime is more premature than all the other positions, and their salaries should be set up as such. Because by the time they're up for an extension, they're on the back end of their career, and wide receivers are just hitting their prime. Quarterbacks haven't even hit their prime. We need to help the running backs. Basically, they're not getting paid the right way.
Yeah.
I like your campaign.
Yeah.
Help the running backs.
That's the episode title, maybe? Help the running backs. Running backs, we're here for you. We're not, I don't know what we're going to do to help you, but we're aware that you're in need of help. It's kind of like the Ukraine thing, where it's like, we know they need help. I don't know what I'm going to do about it, but
Go
is the
fight.
Ukraine thing still happening? Are they still...
Are they still battling?
I haven't
Yeah,
been
me,
in,
I don't know.
I haven't been in school, so I haven't been
Nor have I.
in
But
history
even when you
class
go back
to
to
learn
school,
about
you-
current events.
You won't.
I'm done with history
just
classes forever.
So now
I don't know what's happening.
Now nothing
in
affects
Ukraine.
us.
Taking a government class.
I would assume there's still-
economics class next year, so I'm not gonna learn anything about that there.
I would assume they're still fighting if we haven't heard. I haven't heard the
Did
war
they
in
win?
Ukraine's over. So we're gonna end episode 160 by learning: is the war in Ukraine still happening?
Did Ukraine win?
It's a great Google search. Oh, Ukraine-Russia war. What happened today?
They
June
won.
30th.
They won back control over Snake Island.
That sounds like a cool place. Snake Island or a terrible
Oh,
place?
Biden's giving $800 million more in assistance. $800 million more.
Sure.
Pull that out of my back pocket.
The Ukraine Court of Human Rights told
European
Russia to ensure 2 British captives don't get the death penalty. Ukraine broke its ties with Syria.
Oh,
Um,
that sounds pretty important. Did
it.
they join NATO yet? I know that was the thing of will they join NATO or not? And then it didn't. I don't think they joined NATO.
Putin's forces have conquered 20% of the nation. Ukraine.
Episode 160. Season's almost over. Stay
tuned.
till the end.